Welcome to the University of Minnesota Baseline Tennis Center as Prep 45 begins a brand new season of Minnesota State High School League Tournament coverage. We start this season with girls tennis, the Class 2A Singles Championship, featuring the number 1 seed Summer Brills of Mounds View going against a 7th grade underdog in the sense of seeding, Sophia Reddy from Edina. Neither player has reached this level before in singles tennis. There will be a new champion, obviously. Jessica Edina decided to move to doubles this year, so she will not be defending her title that she picked up last year in Class 2A, but we have two very solid competitors. How did our competitors get here? Let's find out. Summer Brills, the number 1 seed, defeated Jessica Solberg in the first round match, 6-1, 6-2. In the quarterfinal round, she dispatched Danielle Donahue with ease, 6-1, 6-1. And in the semifinal round this morning, she had to sweat out a grueling 3-set victory against Faith Lee from Andover, 7-5, 3-6, 6-2. And that had some implications going into this championship match. We'll talk more about that in a moment. The 7th grader, Sophia Reddy, began with an upset, taking down the number 3 seed in this tournament, Kylie Boyer of Rochester Mayo, 6-3, 6-4. Needed a 3-set victory over Michaela Schultz of Elk River to advance in the quarterfinal round, 2-6, 6-2, 6-3. And took care of Natalie Fippen in straight sets in the semifinal round this morning, 6-3, 6-2. As you heard in the open, we mentioned seeding. Summer Brills, the number 1 seed. One of the changes the Minnesota State High School League made this season was seeding the tennis tournaments in the singles bracket, similar to the other sports like football or basketball, hockey, soccer. The top 4 players are seeded. The rest are unseeded, random draw. And then we play through all the way to the championship round. But get this, only Summer Brills advanced among the 4 seeded players. The other 3 were defeated in the first round. Kelly Yang, number 4, was taken down by Faith Lee. Lee Hackenstad was defeated by, as I mentioned in the open, Sophia Reddy took down Kylie Boyer. So Summer Brills perhaps got a little lucky compared to her seeded peers. And that just tells you there's a lot of parity in the sport of girls tennis, especially in Class 2A. Edina looking to take its first singles championship since 2006. It's been a considerable job, but they've been a monstrous powerhouse over the years, 16 straight team titles. The last singles champion was Whitney Tanay. She won 3 in a row from 2004 to 2006. We'll talk more about that later. Right now, Summer Brills is serving to begin the match. Led second service. Out of bounds it goes, and the first point is awarded to Summer Brills. It's 15-love. Mounds View has never won a singles championship in Class 2A or in any class for that matter. So Summer Brills looking to make a little history here. And a forehand winner from Sophia Reddy. It's 15-all. And we've noticed early on Sophia Reddy seems to favor very high lobs. Brills staying closer to the ground. of bounds it goes. It is 15-30. Brills moving to the front court that time. Reddy just a little too far back to defend properly. 30 all. Lobs are often used as a defensive stroke to give yourself time to recover, but if you don't get enough air on it, your opponent can make a charge and an easy setup for a point. Reddy hits net that time. 30-40, so it doesn't take long for our first break point opportunity of the Class 2A Singles Championship. Backhand winner from Sophia Reddy, and she breaks to take the first game in the Class 2A Singles Championship. Long way to go, obviously, but it's a good start for the 7th grader. Another change to the Minnesota State High School League format this year. The United States Tennis Association has a rule regarding the maximum time players can rest. And because Summer Brills had a long semi-final round that lasted about an hour past Sophia Reddy's, she had the option of taking up to 2 hours of a break. Opted for 90 minutes, but it was a change they made this year. Last year it was just 1 hour, and Caroline Ward just didn't have the energy to take on Jessica Aney properly. Sophia Reddy serving to start the second game. And it's Brills with the jam this time, love 15.
Okay, so I can just go ahead.
Love 15 as Sophie Reddy serves. Again, she broke in the first game of this match, has a 1-0 lead in the first set. $15-all. An interesting battle here going on between the two. Brills trying to force Reddy to play a lot of defensive tennis, limit her lateral movement. Love 40, triple break point for Summer Brills. Had a couple of technical issues that we resolved, so we join you now. And again, if you just joined us, Sophia Reddy of Edina, the 7th grader, broke in the first game of this match. And now Summer Brills has a chance to return the break right back. She has 3 break points to pull it off. Summer Brills, the only seeded participant left in the bracket, new to the State High School League this year. You may have heard of seeding in the other sports, more team-oriented, like basketball and soccer. We'll talk more about that in a second. Love 40. Fault second service. backhand winner for Brills, and she breaks right back. We are tied up 1 game all in the first set. As we mentioned, tennis seeding the tournaments this year, so the top 4 players entered as seeds, and Brills the only one left. All the other seeds were knocked out before today's semifinal rounds began. Reddy's return falls out. It's 15-love. Try to get the forehand winner, but hooked it too far left. 15 all. Summer Brills, the only seeded player to get past the first round, ironically. That goes out second service. That goes out again. 15-30. Kylie Boyer, the third seed, was defeated by Sophia Reddy, as we mentioned earlier. Fault second service. And Natalie Pippin took out Haley Hackenstad, the number 2 seed, and Faith Lee took out Kelly Yang, the number 4 seed. And Brills was a sitting duck. Lobbed it into the waiting racket of Reddy. It's 15-40, and Sophie Reddy, the 7th grader from Edina, with 2 break points. Both players have succeeded in breaking in their first opportunity. And this time, Brills comes up with the jam. 40-30, still a break chance for Sophie Reddy. Fault second service. Again, 30-40. Forehand winner just inside the line. And Summer Brills works her way to a deuce. Pretty good contingent of fans sitting behind me. Fault second service. Summer Brills, a junior, has played on the varsity team since she was a freshman, has played singles for most of her high school career, did take part in the doubles tournament last year, finished second in the state tournament. Out it goes. Advantage to Sophia Reddy. This is her 3rd break chance of the game. And she cannot capitalize on the 3rd try. Back-to-back out-of-bounds strokes, and we're back to a deuce. Fault second service. Reddy mistimes it, and advantage goes to Summer Brills, who has fought off 3 break points in this game. I had the chance to watch Brills in her semifinal match against Faith Lee of Andover as they look to retrieve their balls. Rogue balls should not be much of a problem this year compared to previous years, because the consolation match to their left on court 1 has just finished. The doubles championship is about to wrap up, so there should not be too many lets for loose balls that find their way onto this court. Of course, in Minnesota State High School League tennis, because we have crowded facilities in terms of the tennis courts available, if a ball from another court enters the field of court number 2, as the players continue to look for their balls, a let is called and the point is replayed. And they're still looking. We've never had this happen before. So as we pause to retrieve the missing balls, let's break down that semifinal match I talked about between Summer Brills and Faith Lee. There were a series of long rallies. It was a very long, relaxed game. Not a lot of lateral movement. Both players used a lot of defensive tennis. And Faith Lee of Andover gave Brills a huge challenge. Brills got a little exasperated, especially in the first set, and gave up the second set, but came back and dominated in the third set, 6-2. Again, primarily defensive tennis, not a lot of lateral movement, but when Brills had to use her agility, she proved to be very adept. Has great court coverage, but again prefers to set up her points from a fixed position. We have found our lost balls. And now Brills will serve. Again, she has the advantage. Fault second service. Double fault, the first of the match, and that brings us back to a deuce. Another forehand winner, stretching just past the arm of Sophia Reddy, and Brills with another advantage. A very tight third game in this first set. Just a little bit long, and we're back to a deuce. Fault second service. The doubles championship final just wrapped up, so loose balls will not be a problem. Sophia Reddy had a forehand winner set up, but it goes just a little wide right. And Brills has to chase it down considerably, but when she returns, she will have the advantage for a fourth time. Led first service. Sophia Reddy playing some offensive tennis that time, and that jams Brills. We're back to a deuce. By my last count, it's the fourth deuce of this game. The official calls it in, just barely. Fifth advantage for Brills. Fault second service. We've been stuck at one game apiece. And stuck no longer. Reddy unable to return, hits net. And Brills fights off 3 break chances and takes a 2-1 lead in the first set. So a little more about Summer Brills. As we mentioned, a junior, her 3rd year on the varsity squad. This year, 33-1 is her record. Her only loss this season was in Madison, Wisconsin in the first weekend of competition. Head coach Mike Cartwright says she has a very fit, focused, and aggressive style. Her biggest weapons are her forehand, her footwork, and her preparation. In particular, her ability to anticipate where the ball is going to be so she can set herself up in solid position to get those winners. She's increased her power this year, also has a bigger forehand play. Defense also solid. Not so much her style, but when she has to play defensive tennis, as she did in the semifinal round, she is effective. And the keys to win this and get Mounds View their first state singles championship is not worrying about mistakes. Again, there were moments in that first set where Brills was a bit exasperated, a little irritated, and that got to her a little bit, but she got herself composed and won the right to play Sophia Reddy. We serve. Fault second service. And a great story for Sophia Reddy. We'll talk more about that at the next changeover. Reddy comes up short on that forehand. Unofficially her 6th unforced error of the match. Love 15. Sophia Reddy representing Edina, who picked up their 16th straight team tournament championship in Class 2A a couple days ago. That's a fault second service. Brills misses on the overhead smash. It's 15-all. Brills goes wide again. 30-15. Sophia Reddy breezed through her semifinal round against Natalie Pippin, but she had to sweat it out a little bit in the second set. Just a bit outside, and it's 30-all. Sophia Reddy was in a pretty tight match with Pippin in the first set. More on that in a moment. Another breakpoint chance for Summer Brills, 30-40. Brills broke on her first opportunity. Fault second service. And another unforced error, and Summer Brills is 2 for 2 in break points. And now she has a 3-1 lead in the first set. Sophia Reddy just 1 of 4 in break chances. And a nice answer from Sophia Reddy. Brills tried to use the drop shot to throw her off, and Reddy was in position. Love 15. And Sophia Reddy, as we mentioned, had a tight match with Natalie Pippin in the first set. It was 3-2 before she pulled away for a 6-3 win in that set. And in the second set, she dominated but had to fight off a late surge. Fault second service. Out it goes, 15-all. Reddy was up 5-1 and was 2 points away from taking a 6-1 victory, which doesn't take away from that convincing performance. But Pippin showed off her moves, and Reddy had to overcome another challenge. Out again. And 3 break points are in Sophia Reddy's hand. Summer Brills with a simple forehand winner. A great serve that painted the corner, set up the play. 15-40. Brills showing her fight. Reddy hits net again. Unofficially the 9th unforced error. It's now 30-40. Reddy's got to calm down here. Again, these long rallies and baseline tennis without much lateral movement would seem to favor Summer Brills, who used that strategy to much success in the semifinal round. Overhead smash. Reddy could do nothing but watch. And we're back to a deuce. The beauty of untimed sports, you never know when a rally can go together. And the crowd shares a laugh. Of course, the players are right in front of us, so I have to keep my voice to a minimum here. And a valiant challenge from Summer Brills, who had to play a 2.5-hour semifinal match. Another forehand winner. Advantage Brills, she has 4 straight points. Let for service. Fault, second service. Double fault, and we're back to a deuce. It's the second on Brills. Advantage back to Sophia Reddy, who blew 3 chances earlier in this game. Now has a chance to reclaim what was thought to be hers. And for the 4th time, Reddy comes up empty. It's the second deuce of the game. If you haven't noticed by now, the players call their own outs. There is a line judge to help with more specific calls, but it's up to the players to determine whether or not a ball is in or out. Fault, second service, and it's one way to ensure their honesty because they have to call the game fairly without the assistance of officials. Out again, advantage back to Brills. And the reason why I mentioned they don't have the help of officials is they play matches without one, with the exception of the state tournament. So it's up to the players to keep track of the position of the ball. We have no review system. We have no challenges. Simply the honor system. And Brills had a chance for a backhand winner there, but it goes out of bounds. And it's the 3rd deuce of the game. Don't let the score fool you. This has been a competitive match with long games. Fault, second service. Long games, long rallies. Brills clearly not affected by the 2.5-hour semifinal match this morning. Sophia Reddy called it out. And for the 5th time in this game, she has the chance to break. In terms of efficiency, that statistic heavily favoring Summer Brills. Forehand winner. And the 5th time proves to be the charm for Sophia Reddy. It's 3-2 in favor of Summer Brills in the first set. We mentioned in terms of break chance efficiency, Summer Brills 2 of 2, Sophia Reddy 2 of 9. And speaking of Sophia Reddy, I had a chance to speak with her head coach, Steve Paulson of Edina. Reddy has competed in many USTA tournaments, naturally competing against many older athletes, older students. The big thing that has helped her this season is beating opponents who have taken her on and defeated her earlier in the season, and that includes some state tournament matches. Very tenacious on the baseline, solid off the ground stroke, very good coverage, anticipation, and good movement from baseline to baseline, as we have seen a few times in this match. Of course, while Edina continues to dominate in the team tournament bracket, getting an individual accomplishment would be gravy, in the words of Steve Paulson. And as she gets older and grows into her body, she's hoping to work more in the transition game and her service game. But the keys to winning this match for Reddy are consistency and being aggressive with the ground strokes. And here she has a chance to even this match up. She serves with 3-2. Out it goes. I should point out it's love 15. Brills can't put down the volley. It's her 9th unforced error unofficially. 15 all. That's happened to Brills a couple of times. A wide open court, great position for a volley, a smash, you name it, and she just seems to mistime it. Brills hits net that time. It's now 30-15. Fault second service. Simple forehand winner that time. Lob-like. 30 all. Brills jams Reddy. And consistent with the theme of the first set so far, another break chance. Brills is 2 of 2. Fault second service. Double fault, and Sophia Reddy can't believe it. So the third break chance for Summer Brills is successful. She is 3 of 3. And not the best time for Sophia Reddy to pick up her first double fault of the match. Summer Brills leads 4-2 in the first set. Just staying inside. Summer Brills gets her with a little misdirection and putting down the forehand winner. 15 love. Reddy unable to return that serve, 30 all, and she's getting a little flustered, having lost 3 straight points. make that 4 straight points, but Summer Brills ends that streak with a service or an unforced error of her own. And we're knotted up at 30 all, or 30-15. Backhand doesn't work for Sophia Reddy. Goes out of bounds. And 40-15. 2 game points for Summer Brills, the junior out of Mounds View. Home of the Mustangs, Mounds View in the Suburban East Conference. As many of you know, of course, Edina in that very powerful Lake Conference. And once again, painting the line, Summer Brills puts down a lob, or I should say a drop shot. And she now has a 5-2 lead and 4 points away from taking the first set. We want to remind you, if you wish to purchase a DVD copy of this in any of our state tournament broadcasts this season, the format hasn't changed from last year. Just click the Purchase DVD link on the Prep 45 page. Prep45.com, powered by GrandStadium.tv, your official online home of the Minnesota State High School League tournaments. Your team plays here. Very busy schedule as usual for Prep 45. We've got girls tennis. Of course, you'll see soccer in the coming days, volleyball at the XL Energy Center. We've got football for you, of course, girls swimming and diving, and adapted soccer. So a very busy slate on our fall schedule. Then we take about a month off before we kick things up again. A couple months, actually, with skiing, dance, hockey, gymnastics, wrestling, the boys swimming and diving tournaments, basketball. Our itinerary continues to grow so that we can provide you fans with more coverage than ever before and make sure that your student is featured prominently, even if he or she doesn't play what is considered a high revenue sport. Sophia ready to serve. She is down 3 games. You may not have seen it on our camera, but Sophia Reddy collided with a photographer from KSTP Channel 5, our sister station. It was an unforced error on Brills, so the point is awarded to Reddy. It's 15-love, but fans held their breath for a moment. Fault second service. And the photographer moving out of the way now. The only obstruction in the vicinity. Backhand winner from Reddy. 30-love. So the collision with the KSTP photographer appears to have done no harm to the 7th grader, which is good for the competitive spirit in all of us. 30-love. Fault second service. And Brills answers with a backhand winner of her own. 30-15. She can win this game or the next few. As long as she can prevent Sophia Reddy from winning 3 straight games, Brills will take the first set. That time Reddy can't put the winner on the right side down. Goes just a little out of bounds, and it's 30-all. And Sophia Reddy had about 45 minutes of extra rest between the semifinal match and the championship round. Brills not fast enough that time. A clean winner from Sophia Reddy. And has the chance to draw down the margin a bit. Game point, 40-30. Fault second service. Summer Brills answers with a winner right back down the left side. Backhand working for both competitors at the moment, and we're at another deuce, and these situations have favored Summer Brills in previous encounters in the first set. The lob battle goes to Sophia Reddy that time. And she has the advantage. Summer Brills hits net, trying to volley that huge lob from Sophia Reddy. Unofficially her 13th unforced error. And it's now 5-3. Summer Brills still with the advantage though, and now can serve to take the first set, but Reddy not giving up just yet. Those big long lobs of hers give her time to set up. And in that case, it paid off on that rally. New game. Sweet drop shot by Brills. 15-love. Brills hits net that time, 15-all. We haven't seen too many charges to the front court. The game has been primarily baseline to baseline, defensive tennis.
Summer.
30-15. Reddy missed time to hit on that point, but as you've seen, those big long lobs give her time to recover because she does not allow Summer Brills to charge up to the front court and set up for a volley. That's a fault second service. And a drop shot opportunity passed by. It's 30-all, but that's exactly what I talked about. That time Sophia Reddy couldn't get a good lob down. That allowed Brills to make a charge, but she couldn't put it down. She puts it down that time, and now has set point. Fault second service. Summer Brills waves her hands to the air, wondering, how did I miss that? But her teammates continue to encourage her, as they always do. We are knotted up at a deuce. And as we mentioned, one of the keys, don't worry too much about mistakes. They happen in all levels of tennis. It's all about the next play. This time, Brills tosses up her racket. Advantage to Sophia Reddy. This is her 10th break chance of the set. Fault second service. Out it goes. Sophia Reddy fights off set point and breaks. It's 5-4 in the first set. Summer Brills still has the edge, of course. Could win with 4 points, but Sophia Reddy has won the last 2 games. And an unbelievable first set of this championship round, and as we talked about, energy not a factor compared to last year's final when it was Jessica Aney taking Caroline Ward and defeating her in straight sets, 6-2, 6-2. In that instance, Caroline Ward had to win a 3-set comeback over Kelsey Frechette and just didn't have the energy to take on Jessica Aney. New rules this year help mitigate those concerns. They're enforced by the United States Tennis Association. The Minnesota State High School League adopted it this season. If a match runs long and it appears it would go past the scheduled time, in this case 11:30 for the championship match, the players have the option to choose how much rest they want, up to 2 hours. Summer Brills opted to take a 90-minute break instead of the full 2 hours. Again, had to play for about 45 minutes longer than Sophia Reddy, with her match going to 3 sets, Reddy winning in 2. but it has not affected the competitive edge for either player. And now they have to look for the balls again. I hope none of you were planning on going anywhere. We mentioned Mounds View has never won a singles state tournament championship. Edina, a regular recipient of the award, which includes a streak of 7 straight years from 1983 to 1989 since the two-class format was introduced. Fault second service. Sophia Reddy hoping to become the next player in the long line of Hornets. Double fault.
Okay, Sophie, shake it off right here. Come on, you got this. You got it. Shake it off.
But the Hornets teammates
Let's go, Fifi.
offer her their support. It's love 15. Second double fault on Reddy. And that's her third serve to go long. Well, that's something we haven't seen out of Sophia Reddy's artillery. It's 15-all. Reddy preferring to use the long lobs and defensive tennis to force Brills into making a mistake. That time puts down a one-hopper winner. Fault second service.
Here we go, Fifi. You got it.
15-30.
Go, so.
Reddy does not want to give Brills another break chance here to take the first set. Brills has yet to drop a break chance in this match. Fault second service. And a break chance is exactly what Summer Brills gets. She will have 2 opportunities to take the first set. Was 1 point away from doing so in the last game and couldn't finish the deal.
Stay strong, Summer.
Brills 3 of 3 in break chances. And she'll remain perfect in that category. Summer Brills with a cross-court winner. And she takes the first set 6-4. 1 set away from winning the first singles state tournament championship for Mounds View. So as we take this set break, let's take a look at our match summary Again, the statistics unofficial, but they give you a sense of how the game or how the match is flowing. Neither player has yet to record a service ace. Both players have 2 double faults. Summer Brills has a huge edge on winners, 14-6. Again, Reddy preferring to use a defensive style. Long lobs, big lobs, keeping Brills on the baseline, preventing her from charging and forcing her to make mistakes. However, Reddy has committed a few more unforced errors, 19-15, but the big difference in this match has been break chances. Summer Brills 4 of 4 in that category. Sophia Reddy much less efficient, 3 of 10. Both players getting their share of breaks, but Brills not wasting any time when she's presented with that opportunity, and that allowed her to take this first set. We want to remind you, if you wish to order a DVD copy of this and any of our state tournament webcasts, starting from today all the way through our spring schedule, which will wrap up in June, just click the purchase DVD link on the Prep 45 screen. And don't forget, you can order archives of every single state tournament webcast in our history with Prep 45. Prep45.com, powered by GrandStadium.tv, your official online home of the Minnesota State High School League tournaments. Your team plays here. And Summer Brills, who broke 4 times in 4 tries to take that first set, would like to play some college tennis when she graduates and moves on to the next level. Very strong student, of course. Most tennis athletes are. Most athletes in general are. And that's something that can often be forgotten at this level. But she also engages in dance and tumbling, which is a type of gymnastics. And we're about to start set number 2 with Brills serving. And Summer Brills picks up where she left off, putting down a forehand winner this time. 15-love. Fault second service. I'm surrounded by fans on both sides. Sophia Reddy puts the jam on Brills that time. It's 15-all, but I better behave myself. If I'm not careful, I'm going to get mugged on both ends, and it's not going to be pretty. Fault second service. The third double fault on Summer Brills. It's 15-30. And on cue, Summer's fans tell her to shake it off. And apparently the crowd communication is working. It's 30-all. Fault second service. Reddy right back with a forehand winner. And the 7th grader, nicknamed Fifi by the Edina fans, has her 11th break point of the match. Break point try, I should say. And a good start for Sophia Reddy, who gets the break point. Once again, Summer Brills had a wide open court, but mistimed the stroke, and another unforced error in her category, in her department. So Sophia Reddy takes the first game in set number 2. And the players change over.
You got this, Come on, Tom. Come on, back to your game. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go, Soph. Here we go, Tom.
Reddy points to Brills saying, hey, we got to retrieve this ball. Fault second service. Reddy hits net. It's love 15. This match has officially eclipsed 1 hour in length. We figure to be here longer than that. Fault second service. Return winner from Brills, 15 all. Brills with a huge advantage in winners unofficially, 16-7. Brills calls it out, so it's a fault in second service. Again, the players call their own outs at this level. This time Reddy cannot force Brills to the baseline, and she puts down an easy winner. It's love 30. But these fans right to the next to me knew she could do that, right? Sophia Reddy goes long that time, and she did a very good job of pinning Summer Brills on that rally, forcing her both ends of the baseline, but she can't put it down. And so Summer Brills, go figure, breaks for the 5th time in 5 tries. And we're knotted up at a game apiece. Both players have broken serve to start the second set. Reddy comes up short again. 15 love. Fault second service. Backhand winner from Reddy that time. She could use a few more of those. 15 all. Line judge calls it in.
Nice shot, son. Let's go.
Summer Brills showing her backhand skills.
Nice shot.
30-15. Fault second service. I got it. And I can officially say I was part of a state tournament tennis final. It's 40-15. Brills with 2 game points. How about that, a one-handed catch? How many tennis players can claim that? And Summer Brills with a charge to the front court and a beautiful drop shot. She now has a 2-1 lead. Well, as they change over, let me ask you this. How excited would you be if Brills can pull out here with a championship?
I would be so stoked.
Now, do you want to take a guess at how many championships Mounds View has won in state tournament tennis in the singles bracket?
Like 2?
Well, whoever said 0 back there, you're right. Mounds View has never won. We'll work on that. We'll work out on the details. Maybe we can get you a shout out on Prep 45 or something. Next changeover. Come over here. We'll let you say hi to whoever you want. To recap this match before I completely lose control of what I'm doing, Summer Brills 14 winners to Reddy's 8, and unforced errors, another major advantage for Summer Brills. She has 16 unofficially, Sophia Reddy with 24. But the most important stat, the break chances. Brills now up to 5 for 5, Reddy 4 of 11. She has broken the last couple of chances. But efficiency has been the key to this match so far, but still very competitive and a long way to go. It's not over yet. Ready to serve. 2-1 in favor of Brills. It's a fault, second service. Great misdirection and another winner for Summer Brills. She is piling up the winners. At this rate, she'll have more wins than the Minnesota Vikings. It is love 15. And for those of you keeping track, neither player has yet to record an ace. I got it. Brills can't get the volley set up that time. And again, the strength of Sophia Reddy's game, those giant lobs, they look like long fly balls that you might see on the baseball diamond, but that prevents Brills from charging to the front court. It's 15-all. Match goes in Reddy's favor. It's 30-15. when she can force Brills to take that defensive stance, which increases her likelihood of committing errors. Fault second service. That's a double fault, the third for Reddy. Both players at 3 apiece. And we are knotted up at 30 apiece. Very entertaining rally, finished off with a forehand winner from Sophia Reddy, and she draws jubilant cheers from the Edina crowd. It's 40-30, and she has a chance to knot up the second set. Brills unable to return, and Sophia Reddy nods up the second set at 2 games apiece. Whoever wins this Class 2A singles championship will have sweated for it. Brills to serve this time. And this time the drop shot works in Brills' favor. It is 15-love. Reddy held in check again. 30-love. Fault second service. Reddy stroked just a little too low that time. And it is officially 40-love. Reddy has it, or Brills has a chance to take the lead back, but again, it's going to come down to another break. Both players have one in this second set. Someone's got to break at least one more time in order to take it. Summer Brills this time brings Reddy up to the front court to take the game point. She now has a 3-2 lead. They change over, and who is that person I was going to give shout out to? Come over here. Come over here. Oh, my pen. Uh-oh. I'll have to get another pen for the moment. But so, what is your name again?
Annie DeWitt.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a senior at Mounds View High School.
And who do you want to say hi to that might be watching this webcast on prep45.com?
I want to say hi to my dad.
Oh, your mom.
And my mom. And my brothers. My brothers. Danny and Pat DeWitt. And that's it.
And what do you think of this experience here at the state tennis tournament?
I'm very lucky to be able to experience the state tournament with my team, and it's really fun to watch Summer play.
And how do you think she's been doing so far?
I think she's battling. I think she's fighting through the points, and I think that she's playing very well.
All right, they're about to serve again. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I might need to borrow a pen from your group or something.
Okay. Thank you.
Does anybody have a pen? I lost my pen. Thank you very much. I'm much better at catching tennis balls. So we resume action here. Sophia Reddy serving for Edina. Summer Brills up 3-2 in the second set. Reddy comes up short. 26th unforced error unofficially. Love 15. Let first service. Love 30. For those of you wondering the difference between a let and a fault is when the player serving cannot get it across to the, in this case, the top right square. A let is when it hits the net and hits that mark. As you just heard there, a let is called, the point is replayed, so you do not lose a serve. And right away, Summer Brills' fans at Mounds View tell her to shake it off. It worked the last time. It's 30-15. Fault second service. Out it goes. And once again, Summer Brills with a chance to break. She has yet to drop any break chance in this match. She has converted on all 5 tries. She has 2 break chances in this game. And 6 for 6 is Summer Brills in break chances. 4-2. And And that may give the Mounds View junior the cushion she needs to take home a state tournament title. She serves here. Love 15. Love 30. This has happened before. Could it happen again? In the sequence where one player breaks and the opponent follows up with a break of her own. Fault second service. And a beautiful drop shot from Sophia Reddy that time caught Summer Brills off guard. When you've been playing the entire match nearly baseline to baseline, just one little misdirection can interrupt your timing. And now Sophia Reddy with 3 break points. And she converts on the first try, so just like the last time, when one player breaks, the other player followed. It happens again, but Summer Brills still leading 4-3 in the second set. Any Edina fans? I heard. Okay, well, I gave some Mounds View fans a time, so let's give you a little bit. So tell me your name.
Katie.
Katie, and what grade are you in?
9th grade.
And is there anyone you want to say hi to that might be watching this broadcast on Prep 45?
Hi, Mom.
Always important to say hi to your mom. And what do you think of this state tournament experience?
You know, it's pretty important to say hi to your mom because she's your mom. And I love my mom.
And what do you think of how is Sophia Reddy doing as a 7th grader here in this big stage?
I think she's handling the pressure great, and she's playing some really great tennis. And I think after coming off like a high note of the team tournament, she's like ready to go. So, yeah.
And then just quickly, Edina with 16 straight team titles. You know, what makes them so dominant in that sport of tennis?
I think like team bonding and like just I don't know, just like acting like a team and the fun traditions that they have and stuff.
All right, thank you very much. I'll let you go back to cheering for Sophia Reddy. All right. So now that I have both schools covered in this championship final, let's resume action. Sophia Reddy serving. Summer Brills leading 4-3 in set number 2. And she starts with a backhand winner. And I almost lost another pen. Pens have not been kind to me today. 15 love. Fault second service. Brills with a forehand winner. Sophia Reddy tried the long fly ball lob strategy again, and this time Brills was ready with anticipation. It's 15 all. We are approaching 2 hours in elapsed time. Net again for Reddy. And that dampers what was a very nice long rally. It is 15-30. And the last thing she wants to do is to give Summer Brills another chance to break serve. And that's exactly what Summer Brills will have. It's 15-40. I don't need to tell you this, but it's worth mentioning again. Summer Brills 6 for 6 in break chances. Very impressive. And that's the first time Summer Brills has not converted on a break chance. She hits net this time. She still has another one, though. It is 30-40. But let's see if Reddy can now break the concentration Summer Brills has illuminated so well. No. We're back to a deuce. A major opportunity presents itself in front of the racket of Sophia Reddy. Three straight misses. And Reddy has game point in her grasp. Can she clinch it? Fault second service. Sophia Reddy says, oh my gosh, I can't believe what just happened. Stroke just a little bit long. We're back to a deuce. Return was long. Reddy with the advantage again. And Brills hits net when she had a major point at the tip of her hand. Reddy fights off 2 break points, and we're knotted up at 4 games apiece. We're the final match to be playing here at the U of M Baseline Tennis Center, and it's only fitting considering how grueling this match has been between our two combatants. Brills missing 2 break points after winning her first 6. Fault, second service. And that may inject some renewed spirit in the body of Sophia Reddy. And she double faults for the 4th time in the match. And the Mounds View fans are pressing on with words of wisdom and cheerfulness. Long it goes for Reddy. 15 all. Brills goes long. 15-30. Fault second service. 15-40. Another unforced error against Brills, unofficially her 25th. 2 break points for Reddy, who was converted on her last 2 tries. I should say 3, but that streak comes to an end thanks to a low-level winner from the racket of Brills.
Go, Sophie, right here. You can do this.
But Reddy still has a breakpoint chance. I don't need to tell you, this is a major intersection in this match with the score knotted up at 4 games apiece. Whoever can take this game will be 4 points away from taking a set. That's a fault second service. For Reddy, it'd be a chance to even it up at 1 set apiece. For Brills, a chance to put her within a state tournament title, and she double faults for the 5th time. For the first time in the late stage of a set, Sophia Reddy is in front. She is up 5 games to 4. And while Brills has missed her last 2 break chances, Reddy has converted on 4 of her last 5. I guess I'll ask you this: do you want to get a DVD of this match when it's out? Well, you'll need to go to prep45.com and click on the purchase DVD link. Go there, and then you will have information for this match and any other match you want to add to your collection. What has been a very thrilling match indeed. Once again, click the purchase DVD link at the prep45.com website, your official online home of the Minnesota State High School League tournaments. Your team plays here. This match shades of what we saw 2 years ago between Jessica Aney and Kelsey Frechette. That set going to 3 games. Reddy and Brills both have dropped sets in this match. They only dropped 1 coming into this final. It's a fault in second service for Sophia Reddy. And you're noticing the different styles of tennis playing out here on the stat sheet. The 4th double fault against Sophia Reddy. It's love 15. The service game has been very clean for both players. Not many double faults, no aces, but service game relatively efficient. I'm not sure if that was a lob or a ground rule double. But it pays off for Sophia Reddy. That has been her strong suit for the entire match. It's 15 all. Summer Brills saying, "You're not going to fool me a second time." (15-30). Fault second service. Lob doesn't work that time as it sails out of bounds. 15-40. And 2 break points available for Summer Brills. She missed her last 2 attempts. Fault second service. And the lob goes out again. So Summer Brills with a brief pause in her break chance successes. We're tied up at 5 games apiece. This next game is critical. Again, you need to win by 2. Brills takes it, she'll be 1 game away from getting Mounds View's first state tournament championship in Class 2A singles tennis. Reddy, if she can take this, would be in good position to force a 3rd set. And Reddy comes up short. What an unbelievable match. Very impressive with both players. (15-all). Reddy goes out, and as cliche-ish as it sounds, both players have to be proud of themselves for how they have represented their schools. Fault second service. Double fault number 6 against Summer Brills. It is 15-30. And that's the 3rd straight missed serve for Summer Brills.
Take your time, son.
30-all.
Come on, Sum. Let's go, BB. Here we go. Come on, get back. Come on, Summer. Let's go. Stay fired up. Here we go, Sum. Come on. First serve.
Fault second service. Everybody waiting for the results of this match to conclude. Double fault number 7 against Summer Brills, and her 2nd in this game. Break point for Reddy. And that's exactly where Summer Brills wanted to be. Reddy unable to get the lob far enough to force her back into the baseline. And she forces a deuce. Advantage. Brills. Fault second service. Summer Brills withstands 2 double faults in the game and is 4 points away from getting Mounds View their first ever state tournament championship in girls tennis. A beautiful winner from Summer Brills, who was on the ropes. The fans to the right of me can't even watch. So Summer Brills up 6 games to 5. And it's worth noting, in this situation, here's what will happen. Obviously, if Summer Brills wins the next game, she is the state tournament champion. If Sophia Reddy wins this next game, we would move to a tiebreaker format as both players would win 6 games apiece. And that could really make things dramatic. But an impressive showing for Summer Brills. Had 2 double faults, which gave a break point to Sophia Reddy, and she fights it off. However, Reddy will be serving this next game. So in order for Brills to take a state tournament championship now and avoid forcing a tiebreaker in the second set, she needs to do something she has been very fluent in throughout this match. As the crowd gets louder around me, Brills needs to break one more time. She is 7 of 9 in break chance opportunities. And obviously the key for Reddy, not to let Brills in that position, staying confident and staying tenacious on the baseline. Brills off to a good start. It's love 15. As she forces Reddy to skid. Out of bounds, love 30. Brills 2 points away. The first ace of the match. And it couldn't come at a better time for Sophia Reddy. It is 15-30. The fans are ready to erupt. It's going to get loud pretty soon. Fault second service. Brills unable to return it. It's 30-all. Every single game in the second set has provided its share of dramatics, enough to fill a future script or perhaps finish up the mystery of Edwin Drood. And Reddy with another strong serve that Brills has no response for. It's 40-30. Again, if she wins this, we go to a tiebreaker. It's tiebreaker time. An unforced error. Or is it? Yes, it is. I thought it was long, and the line judge confirms it. We now move to a tiebreaker format. Both players at 6 games apiece in the second set. We play up to 7. Fault second service. Long. 1-zip. I guess we don't go to a tiebreaker. Oh, yes, we do. Judge just had to get the scoreboard set up. That goes long. 1-all. Yeah. We should point out in the tiebreaker format, every point is counted. Fault second service. Short. 2-1. Backhand winner, 2-all. Unofficially, Summer Brills, 25 winners against Sophia Reddy's 10. Fault second service. The front court attack is shielded by Brills' strong defense. Brills with a 3-2 lead in this tiebreaker of the second set.
Come on, Beefy, here we go. Let's go, Summer. Let's go, Beefy.
Again, we play up to 7. We are near 2 hours in total match time. Reddy is ready with a backhand winner. 3-all. Players will change sides.
I'm
If you aren't considering buying a DVD match of this game, there is something wrong with you. One of the most thrilling state tournament matches, state tournament finals in recent memory, if not the most. We are tied up at 3-all in the second set of the tiebreaker, and the scoreboard not operating. Fault second service. Again, it's 3-all. Summer Brills playing to take that state tournament title in straight sets. Reddy looking to force a third and final set. Inside the line, and Brills demonstrates her adaptation of the high lob strategy Reddy has applied throughout this match. She has a 4-3 lead in the tiebreaker. And while Brills has been the more aggressive player throughout this match, that has summed up her dark demons as well. Major chances and unable to capitalize. But Brills shrugs it off quickly with a forehand winner, her 26th. 5-4. Again, the first to 7, but you have to win by 2. Thank goodness it's not the Wimbledon tiebreaker, or we could really be here for a while. Only fitting that in a tiebreaker, we have a 5-5 score and another dramatic pause. Only fitting. And what an impressive, exuberant showing of stamina by both players, playing for over 2 hours. Reddy with a little misdirection. 1 point away from forcing a third set and keeping us up past our bedtime. It feels like it anyway. Fault second service. The battle of attrition continues. Sophia Reddy wins the tiebreaker 7-5 and takes the second set 7-6. The 2012 State Tournament Girls Championship in the Class 2A singles bracket is not over yet. The tensions will be high as we enter the third and final set. We're going to take a few minutes to pause as they have a 10-minute intermission between sets, and we'll come back to recap the match. You're watching the Minnesota State High School League Girls Tennis Tournament Class 2A Championship on Prep45.com. So let's recap what has been a wild, dramatic, tense, any adjective you wish to use would surely fit this competition. Aces, just one, and that belongs to Sophia Reddy. Double faults, Summer Brills has 7. Sophia Reddy has 4. Summer Brills bringing a more aggressive style to the court, and that has reflected in the number of winners and unforced errors. To a degree, Brills with 26 winners unofficially, Reddy with 11. Also unofficial, unforced errors, Reddy with 38 to 32 is the unofficial tally. Break chances, that I do have a better grasp on. Summer Brills 7 of 9, which included making her first 6 straight. Sophia Reddy struggled at that element to begin with, was only 2 of 9 to start this competition, and since then has converted in 4 of her last 5 tries. 6 of 14 is her current mark. They have resumed the third and final set, but they have moved it to court number 1 to reduce the interference with the U of M baseline tennis players. We'll recap things in a moment for you. And it starts out with a point for Brills. So we apologize. It should be love 15. We do apologize. And it is if this isn't quite what you're used to seeing in terms of professionalism in tennis broadcasting, but again, they had to move it to court number 1. To prevent interference with the University of Minnesota tennis players that are taking their practice on the other courts. So we will wrap up this Class 2A tournament championship on court number 1. We're tied 1 set apiece for the 2A championship, and another winner for Summer Brills. She has been piling those up throughout the match. And third set, we play up to 6, like we have for the first 2. And whoever wins the set is the champion. Fault second service. Recap match scoring. Summer Brills won the first set 6-4. Sophia Reddy won the second set 7-6, 7-5. $30 all. Fault second service. 40-30. As another unforced error goes in Brills' column. And one of the disadvantages of playing in such a crowded tennis atmosphere, not a lot of spaces available for this sport. Again, both classes having to split between two different sites. And so you get a lot of overlap and sometimes not so optimal conditions, but we will get this in and do our best to keep up in what has been a thrilling match, regardless of who wins. The third try is successful as Brills was not going to back off from her overhead attempts, and we have another deuce. And this is only for the first game in set number 3. Sophia Reddy looking to give Edina its first singles tournament title since 2006. And she has the advantage here. Mounds View has never won a singles tournament title in school history in either of the class formats. Fault and second service for Sophia Reddy. Sails out of bounds. And we're back to a deuce. This match started at about 12:33. Officially, we are at 2:49, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Out it goes. Advantage for Summer Brills. If you just joined us, she is 7 of 9 in break chances, and that includes making her first 6 tries when it came to breaking serve. But Reddy has stormed back. Fault second service. Again, a little tougher because of the vantage point as they move this final to court number 1. And successful again is Summer Brills, 8 of 10. And she takes the first game in set number 3. Now you've got a junior in Brills going up against a 7th grader in Reddy, which may tilt the battle of stamina and over who has the edge. Reddy, in terms of rest, got a little more, winning her semifinal round in 2 sets, as we mentioned before. Brills had to eke out a long semifinal victory to get here. Had to play about 45 minutes or so longer, which brings us to this conjunction. And Brills is on a roll to start set number 3. Winner of this, of course, wins the title. Brills mashing on the metaphorical accelerator now. 30 love. Fault second service. (40-15). It was 30-15. Brills with a chance to take a considerable lead in this third set. Another unforced error. 40-30. And that statistic unofficial, but Reddy committing a few more. Brills playing that more aggressive style of game, though. Fault second service. And Brills finishes off the game with a forehand winner and takes a 2-0 lead in set number 3. Not much more needs to be said now. Although we do want to remind you, you can order a DVD copy of this in any of our state tournament games by clicking the Purchase DVD link on the Prep 45 page, and you certainly will want a copy of this thrilling final. (15 love). Fault second service. The drop shot attempt fails for Summer Brills. It's now 30 love. Brills committing a few more unforced errors since the second set. Brills unable to sync up on that time. 40 love for Reddy, who needs a game badly to maintain her confidence in this third set. And Reddy has won a 3-set match in the state tournament, winning in the quarterfinal round against Michaela Schultz of Elk River. Fault second service. Return winner from Brills. And that should shake off the rust. 40-15. Fault second service. And a little harder to call what's going on because we were set up for court number 2 and they moved this match to court number 1. Volley winner for Brills, 40-30. Out of bounds it goes, and Brills forces a deuce after being down 3 game points. Advantage Brills, and she is 8 of 10 in break points. You start to wonder if we have seen the energy reserves for the 7th grade sensation running dry. Was up 40 love, now down a break point. Brills breaks for the 9th time in 11 tries, and Reddy is disgusted. Brills up 3 games to none in this 3rd set. Changeover, of course. There's Steve Paulson doing his best to calm down his young 7th grader, who we said gained a lot of confidence this season. And certainly has a long and illustrious career ahead of her, being with the most successful program in girls state tennis. We talked about how many championships they have won in the singles tournament in addition to all their team titles. They had that 7-year winning streak in terms of championships since the expansion to the 2-class format. From 1983 through 1989, Megan McCartney took one in 91. Then I had a few years off before they stormed back with Jeanette Kluski and Jane Anderson in the late 90s. And then Whitney Tanay from 2004 through 2006. So a long history. Is what Sophia Reddy is facing, but even if she doesn't win this, she will be a candidate for more titles for a few years. And for Summer Brills, the last seeded player left in the bracket, the only player to get past the first round among the seeded competitors. How inspiring would it be to bring Mounds View their first championship in the Class 2A singles title. It has never been done. And in the words of Dan Patrick, Summer Brills is currently in fuego. stroke goes a little long that time. It's 15 all. But if Brills hangs on to win, it will be largely credited to her more aggressive, attack-oriented approach to the game of tennis. And Sophia Reddy, flabbergasted. She's not sure what she has to do now. It's 30-15. We talked about that attack-oriented style. Looking at the winners, Brills with a 3-1 advantage. And the front court game just not a fluent element of Reddy's skill set, at least not now. It's 40-15. She doesn't have the time to react and get those long lobs and recover and force Brills to make a mental mistake. And a badly needed winner from Reddy. Maybe that will settle her down. It's 40-30. Drop shot goes down. And Summer Brills is up 4-0 in the third and final set. And it's looking more and more as if she will win this battle of attrition. Love. The return just went a little long for Brills. Fault second service. This time Brills with a successful return, 15 all. $15-30. The Edina fans doing everything they can to continue passing along encouragement to their young 7th grade teammate and comrade. $30 all, another long stroke from Brills. Just stays inside the line. And Brills with another break point. She has won both break points in this third set. Fault second service. the feast or famine analogy would summarize this game for Summer Brills, it's a deuce. Her shots have either been perfect or out of bounds. And another long ball, this time on the return. Reddy was up 40-love a couple of games ago, couldn't finish the deal. And she won't close out here. We're back to a deuce. The coaches standing on court number 2 where their 2 students used to be competing. In the net, and Sophia Reddy with another chance to close out. We mentioned Steve Paulson has said the key for Sophia Reddy is all about confidence, so if she can take even just one game, get a little of that confidence back, that is what sparked her rallies in the past. And we'll see if another one is in the construction stages now. This time, Reddy closes out, and it's 4-1 in the 3rd set. Players change over again. The coaches will get another word. And I may be home in time for dinner. In this 3rd set, up to this point, Summer Brills, the far more composed player. Yes, she has played longer today in this doubleheader day to end the girls' tennis season. But she's had a few more years to grow into her body, to adapt, to adjust for the growth spurts that come. And that's something Sophia Reddy maybe has not experienced yet. She still has a lot of growing to do in that young 7th grade body of hers as she enters the teenage years. While Summer Britz has played varsity for 3 years, she understands the system. She started out as the number 1 player for the Mustangs, moved down to the number 2 slot, but here she is with a chance to represent her Mustangs and bring home some individual hardware. Brills serving, and it's a fault, 2nd service coming. Brills serving, still has a commanding lead in this 3rd set, 4-1, but can't kiss the ring just yet. (15-love). And the winners are just piling on for the junior. It's 30-love. As everyone waits for the moment. It's a fault, 2nd service. Does Reddy have one last blast inside her? (40-love). Brills in total control. Accumulating winner after winner. And that may prove to be the difference. And Summer Brills 4 points away once again from winning the state tournament championship. We should note no 7th grader has ever won an individual state tournament title. And Brills just needs to stay in control. That's not the way to do it, though. It is 15-love. Brills is up 5 games to 1. Out of bounds it went, 30-love. (30-15). You have to imagine the amount of physical exertion is starting to display some effects on these athletes. Out it goes, 30-all. The players have been on the court for about 2 minutes, or 2 hours and 45 minutes. What looked like was going to be a 2-set sweep has turned into a grueling championship round. Break points for Summer Brills and championship points. Perhaps appropriate that she has a chance to win the 2A state tournament title on a break chance. In the midst of fall, one last blast of summer. Summer Brills brings Mounds View their first ever state tournament championship in Class 2A singles tennis. The final score, 6-4, 6-7, 5-7, 6-1. Summer Brills, a thrilling victory, and here come the Mounds View fans giving her a big hug, and you need to give a lot of credit and applause to the valiant effort of Sophia Reddy. She will have a long and successful career ahead of her, but the day belongs to Summer Brills, who wins the 2A state tournament championship for girls tennis. We'll have the trophy presentation and hopefully some interviews with our 2 finalists. So stick around, you're watching the Minnesota State High School League Girls Tennis Tournament here on Prep 45. And to quickly recap, 7 double faults for Brills, 4 for Reddy. Reddy with the only ace. Unofficially Brills with 39 winners, Reddy just 12. Unforced errors, Reddy with 49 unforced errors unofficially. Brills with 42. The big stat, break chances, Brills 9 of 12. Reddy 6 of 14.
All of you are to be commended and congratulated for your fine play on the court and for the way you've conducted yourself. You are a credit to your school, your tennis teams, your communities, your coaches, and everybody here to support you. It has been a wonderful experience watching you all play. Conducting the awards on behalf of the Minnesota State High School League, please welcome from Brayton, Minnesota, Mr. Steve Eklund, member of the Minnesota State High School League Board of Directors. He will be assisted by the Assistant Tournament Manager, Mr. Steve Howell. What I'm going What we will do will be to introduce and award medals to all the players. There'll be a chance for a photo op. You're welcome to step up and take a photo. We'll give you some time to do that. Please move around so you can get a good picture, and then we'll bring the coaches up to stand behind their players for a second photo op. If after receiving your medal, you just kind of line right through here, it'll be perfect. I'll step off to the side. A bronze medal will be presented to our consolation champion. She comes from Chanhassen High School. Her coach is Jim Mason, and she is Haley Hackenstead. A bronze medal will also be presented to our fourth place. She is from Stillwater High School. Her coach is David Call, and she is Natalie Fippin. Our third place winner, also receiving a bronze medal, is from Andover High School. Her coach is Eric Bertram, and she is Faith Lee. Silver medal will be presented to the runner-up. She's from Edina High School. Her coach is Steve Paulson, and she is Sophia Reddy. The 2012 Minnesota State High School League Class AA singles champion, presented with a gold medal. She's from Mounds View High School. Her coach is Mike Cartwright, and she is Summer Brills.
Yeah!
Photo away.
Mike Peden here with Sophia Reddy, the 7th grade second place finisher in this year's Class 2A state tournament championship. And Sophia, just what was it like for you to be part of one of the longest state tournament matches in recent memory?
You know, it was a great battle, and Summer played well, and I played well, and we had a really good match. So it was fun.
How did you fight your way back, and especially in that second set, because Summer was a little more aggressive, had a lot more winners, and you used a very high lob game to try to keep her on the baseline and force her to make a mental mistake, and for a while that was paying off.
Yeah, because when she starts hitting, her winners and her ground strokes just keep going, so I wanted to slow it down a bit to throw her off with the high loopers.
And what did your coach tell you after the match? Just what was his thoughts? Because you made a very compelling case for a 7th grader, even though you may not have had the gold medal today.
He was really proud of me. He supported me the whole time, so it was really fun. He was, yeah.
So what are you looking forward to the most? What have you learned about this experience that'll help you in the next few years in tennis?
Just keep fighting. This match was really like a really good example of what it should be like. Yeah.
Have you ever had matches this long before in a state tournament setting or even just high school setting?
This was my first state tournament, so no. Well, I had one 3-setter in the quarters too, which was pretty long.
And what do you think this says just about younger players who might be a little intimidated to come in against these juniors and seniors and upperclassmen and force them to a third set?
Don't be afraid, because when you get on the court, it's all equal. It's just about how you play, not your age.
And is there anyone you want to say hi to that might be watching this on Prep 45?
There's a lot of people. I'll just say, I don't know. Hold on. Is this live?
Take your time. I'm sure they're all very proud of you.
Okay, yeah. Hi to my teachers at Valley View and my classmates, I guess.
So can we count on you coming back next year and pulling off something like this again?
Hopefully, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Sophia Reddy, and congratulations on a valiant effort. And you proved a lot today, and good luck to you in the future.
Thank you very much.
Mike Peden here with Summer Brills, the Class 2A state tournament champion in girls tennis. Congratulations on getting Mounds View their first state tournament title in this category.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a big honor. I was glad I got the win for Mounds View.
I guess your thoughts on adding Mounds View's name to the history books in this event?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely want to get the win for Mounds View. We lost in the consolation final for teams, so that made me want to do even better in individuals too.
How did your body hold up after two long matches today? One 3-set win in the semifinals, and then you had to gruel out another 3-set victory in the championship round.
Yeah, it was definitely tough, but I knew I've been training all year for this. I just knew that I had to come through. So, like my mental game, I really just had to stay confident in myself and just go for it.
And what tips did your coach, Mike Cartwright, tell you, especially as this championship round was getting longer and longer, and there probably was some concerns about stamina, considering you had to play a 3-set semifinal when your opponent only had a 2-set match.
Yeah, he just said, just go out and play your game. You deserve this. You've worked so hard for this. Just go out and play good tennis. So I really took that to heart, and I'm glad I pulled through.
And how did he keep you composed, especially after that second set when Sophia Reddy battled back and turned a match point into a tiebreaker that led to set number 3?
Yeah, he just, like I said before, he just said, just keep playing your game, just be aggressive. I was being like a little apprehensive that second set, but once I started playing my game, being aggressive, that's how I pulled through.
Well, this is unofficial, but speaking of your aggression, I tallied 39 winners in your column against 12 for Reddy. And so just tell me about that approach, because it seemed like you were just getting in there in that third set. The aggressive attack, getting up to the front court, really halted the strategy of Sophia Reddy, who was looking to do lobs, really long balls, and try to force you in the baseline.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what she did to me in the second set especially, and that's what kind of got me like wavering a little bit. But once I just stepped up, played my game, being aggressive, I knew that I had to end the point earlier than later because I had played 3 sets in the previous match, so it was going to be hard for me to hold up. So I just wanted to end the point and be aggressive.
Tell me what happened in that third set, because you took control and you certainly didn't look tired from our vantage point.
Yeah, I definitely was tired, but I just tried to pull through. I just said, this is your time. You need to do this. And I just was aggressive. I just took control. I got kind of mad at myself, but I made that negative energy to positive energy, and that helped.
So how long are you going to be resting, or are you going to take a long ice bath or something tonight to get your muscles back?
Well, actually, Mounds View, they have a football game tonight, so I kind of want to go to that, but I'm definitely going to sleep in tomorrow. Let's just say that.
Well, and it'll be a perfect chance to you bringing us home a state tournament title. Perhaps that might inspire them to get in the state tournament field.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to go support Mounds View, but yeah, I'm definitely going to take at least like a week off, so yeah.
Well deserved, and I'm told you also do dancing and tumbling, so is that you're going to be doing that later this year?
I think I decided to quit dance and tumbling just to focus on tennis, because I really want to focus on college tennis and where I want to go to college and everything, so yeah.
And so what's next for you? Tennis, studies, just anything, as you have that gold medal to show your efforts here at the U of M Tennis Center?
Yeah, I'm just going to, keep training, obviously, because I'm only a junior, so I want to do good my senior year in tennis, too. But then I play USTA all year long, so hopefully I do good in that as well.
And is there anyone you want to say hi to that is watching this broadcast on Prep 45?
I just want to say hi to all my family in Arizona, especially, and I just want to say thank you for all my friends and family for coming to watch me today.
Well, look for a shout-out from your teammates on the broadcast. It was a lot of fun calling the game with them and seeing you two play one of the best matches I have seen since covering this tournament. Congratulations and good luck, and enjoy that well-deserved week of rest.
Thank you so much.
That was Mounds View's champion, Summer Brills.